Right. Hello, everyone. Just getting going here. I'm gonna do a couple things here around the home, around the abode, as they say. Just checking to see if anybody's tuning in. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I think I might be on. All right. I think I might be on now. We rolling? We rolling. We rolling. All right. Cool. I'm going to set up my little outdoor area here and chill out in the shade. Hi, Lauren. How are you? Welcome. You're the first one on. I think there's a couple more people joining us. Thanks for your concern. I didn't disappear. I just took a rest. And, yeah, so after that big bird extravaganza, I was kind of tired after a long squawk, as they say. All right. Ooh, hello, everybody. Cheers. I'm at home. Got home today from the big Branson, where we've been. That's where we did the bird extravaganza, and we played a bunch of scuffed Beatles shows with Young's Vlog and Martise Falcone and everybody. So I'm just kind of getting home, and I'm going to feed the birds here in a minute, and I'll show you my bird feeders and what we're doing. I'll show you some of our backyard plants too, which we've created a nice little sanctuary. You want to see the cats? Oh, Rocky wants to go in. He's had enough. Pepper. There's Pep. That's Pepper under there, everybody. Pepper's black and white. She's about 8. And Rocky, who went inside, he's 18, so he's an old guy. He can't take too much of the sun. He likes it, and he comes out here and tries to eat all the plants till we scold him, and then he goes back in the house. All right, so I'm just getting underway, getting my socks and shoes off here, and yeah, where am I? Oh yeah, it's like Mr. Rogers getting home. Got to get. All right, that's better. Got the better footwear on now for being outside. Whew, what a week, huh? Yeah, crazy week. Really enjoyed the shows. Enjoyed doing bird stuff with you guys, and. Yeah, all right, so I'm going to get all my bird seed out and walk through the bird feeders. We'll see how long I'm on. I don't know if I'm going to be on too long, but you never know how these things go. That's what I said before, and then I was on for 3 hours. So, you know, all right. Our bird seed going here. Oh, there's Rock. There's Rocky. What do you think? Rocky's 18 years old, everybody. Look at him. He looks good for 18. He loves the birds, just like I do. All right. Hey, gang. Hey, Wheat Thins. Hey, GoPro Creations. Nice to hear from you. Yeah, so Birdman is home from Branson. Just kind of recapping here. And put that there for a second. Yeah, so Stace, yeah, cute kitties, right? Stacy Fox. Of course, cute cats, man. Cats are a big deal in this household. And man, I am tired. Hi, Caitlin. How are you? Peeping Ukulele. Good afternoon to you. And yeah, we're done with the scuffed Beatles for the week. We've been hanging out on Young's Vlog all week doing the scuffed Beatles. So shout out to them, Young's Vlog and Nini. Shout out to them always for helping me get going on these streams. So yeah, so haven't really talked to you guys since Tuesday, except for some goofing around in the dressing room. But it's good to be back, good to be with you, and we'll be on a little while. I'm going to show you my bird feeders here in a minute. What does the Birdman have in his bird feeders? I know that's a huge question. And the other question is about backyard plants. And I don't have to water them today, thankfully, because it rained earlier today here at home. So I'll just go around and show you a little bit of what I have. And got some tomatoes growing. Let's look at those. Got some tomatoes growing in pots, and check this out. Got a couple little guys growing in there. Some tomatoes. Got four plants. Oh, here's a nice one right here. Look at this. Big tomatoes growing in the middle of this one here. Got a few more in there. So we got four plants, 4 different varieties of tomato right here. And this little patch of grass in the middle. This is for the cats. You know, cats eat grass. And plus I figure this distracts them from eating the other plants. And it might distract squirrels too. I don't know. They get in there and bury stuff. They dig up the plants and whatever. Might as well give them something to dig up. It's always good to have a couple of empty flower pots around too, fake ones, so that the squirrels, they're going to dig in something. You might as well give them something to dig in at the, where they try to access your plants. Maybe they don't get past that first one. So, all right. No, we're not doing the scuffed beetles tonight. It is Friday. I hope. Otherwise, I drove home for nothing. No, it's Friday, and I'm off for the weekend. I'm not playing any gigs this weekend. I'm gonna rest the voice, enjoy the weather, enjoy the birds, and those tomatoes will be good on a double bacon cheeseburger. Yes, a nice healthy double bacon cheeseburger with fresh homegrown tomatoes on it. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? Yeah, that'd be great. All right, yep, Pepper's in the cat grass there. See, we put the grass out there because you know that animals are going to eat something. They're going to eat plants. They're going to dig up everything. You might as well put a little piece of grass out there for them. That's just fescue. Just bought a $5 bag of grass seed at the hardware store and put it in some potting mix. And these tomatoes are all being grown in potting mixture of potting mix and some organic fertilizer and some little bit of topsoil mixed in with it. And the organic matter is like, it's basically chicken poop, which we laughed at. As soon as you open the bag, you can tell. It's like, whoa, that's chicken poop. But that's what we're growing the tomatoes in. All right, I'll walk you around the rest of the deck here. Right here, we've got our catnip. And we put that in this particular location because the cats, again, it's like the cat grass. The cats are going to get it. So you might as well give them something to have, something for everybody. Because next to it, we've got our herbs. We've got cilantro growing here. We've got sweet basil here. And this is red basil. And they taste pretty much the same. They smell great. This little pot here, you just waft it and you can smell the fine herbs. And next to that, we got a big patch of dill. Starting to grow, starting to get little tufts. I don't know if those are gonna turn into seeds or flowers or what, but the dill, we had fun with dill last year because a bunch of caterpillars came and ate it all, but we just watched them grow and then become butterflies, so that was pretty cool. So we put the dill back out, maybe just for the butterflies, I don't know. Got a couple pepper plants here. Those are yellow bell peppers, and they got flowers on them. See, they got flower buds on them, so they will grow some peppers. There's a nice flower right in there. I don't see any fruit yet. But it'll happen, I'm sure. These are flowers. I don't mess with the flowers, but I'll water them if I'm here. But that's a job for the wife. Okay, so she's got the flowers. Got marigolds. That's a mandevilla. Marigold. Petunia. Lavender. Now this smells really good. Lavender. It's supposed to be good keeping mosquitoes at bay as well. Lavender is a good deck plant. Good to grow in a pot on your deck. And you know, you come up here and just wave your foot through there. You know, get some lavender on you. And hopefully keep the mosquitoes off of yourself. But, you know, nothing's foolproof. What do we got here? This is oregano on this side. Pretty spicy stuff. I took a bite of that not too long ago, and it was pretty spicy. Over in this part of the pot, we've got peppermint, and it's growing actually out of the pot. It wants to creep and go in all kinds of directions. So we may end up putting that in the ground. That would be fun. Put that in the ground, and it's a creeping, peppermint is kind of a creeping plant, so it wants to creep. So we'll put some in the ground. So that's kind of the round table of the plants. All right, shall we move on? Let me see what's anybody say anything. Monday or Tuesday? Yeah, we'll be in Branson Monday through Thursday next week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Lauren. We will be in Branson doing the Scuffed Beatles. Shivas, the bass player. Hello, how are you? Playing that bass, all right. Bass is the only real instrument I ever really wanted to play. So I consider myself a bass player first and everything else second. So, all right. Hey, you guys want to do some bird feeders? I know I'm kind of the Birdman right now, and I'll continue to be the Birdman. So I'll show you what I got here. And they're empty right now, so I'll show you what I got as I fill them. Let's go over here. Let's start with this feeder. Okay, this is your kind of your standard bird feeder, your finch feeder, whatever you call it. How many Rickenbackers do I have? I have one real Rickenbacker bass. Played it in the show last night. It's a Rickenbacker 4003S with the one input jack. It's really, really fine bass. All right, we're doing some bird feeders. So let's see. Get this going. Okay, this is just your standard finch feeder. And what I have in here is called a black tie seed. Comes in bags. It was a big 10-pound bag or 5-pound bag, something like that. It was big. It was, you know. But anyway, I'm getting low. And what black tie seed is the little tiny black seeds are Niger seeds. You won't be able to see them, but finches like those. And then everybody else seems to like the chipped up sunflowers. So sunflower seeds that are all chipped up. And so you get a mixture of Niger seed for finches, and then you know, any kind of nut like sunflowers, anything like that will attract a lot of the birds that eat nuts. So that'll be, it means your chickadees, your woodpeckers, cardinals, tufted titmice. What else do we get around here? Lots of stuff. So it's a good mixture. So this is bird feeder number one. Had this one the longest. Had this one for 10 years. Now the squirrels have eaten a couple of the plastic sleeves off of these. So the plastic sleeve has been replaced a couple times. But the metal top and bottom, that's at least 10 years old, that one. Let's see, I'll hang it back up. Hang it back up on our hook. Okay, so that's feeder number 1 with our black tie seed in it. Sunflowers and Niger seed. Okay, I call this one bird feeder number 2, and it's empty. I'll show you. Okay, so we just have a tray feeder. It's just a bowl basically with a hook on the top, and I rigged so you could have a hook it on. So it's got a bunch of husks and empty shells in it, so let's get that out of there. And what I fill in this one is a seed called safflower. I don't know too much about safflower as a seed or a flower, but squirrels aren't really partial to this seed. So not that anything is squirrel proof, but birds will eat this, and squirrels, they just don't really care for it or notice it. They never come up here and do this. So we'll fill this one up here. And again, it's okay to kind of spill a few around, because the ground, the birds that hop around on the ground, that maybe they don't land on the feeder, they just hop around on the ground underneath, like the doves and chipping sparrows and wrens and stuff like that. They'll hop around and get the stuff that falls down. So here's what it looks like full. Oh yeah, that is safflower seed. Don't know much about it, but the people at the bird store that I go to highly recommended that, because the questions they get are like, how do we keep squirrels off of our feeder? Which everyone in the world asks. There's no squirrel-proof feeders. I don't. You can grease the pole. You can get all these weird feeders that are supposed to like zap the squirrel or knock it off somehow. I don't know. All that's kind of dumb. Yeah, just be creative in the seed you buy, and maybe the squirrels won't be too interested in it. Ooh, we can see feeder number 3 on the hook here behind me. And it is a cage. It is a cage that holds a seed block. And you've probably seen these seed blocks. So, just, yeah, it's blocks of seed, and they're held together with some kind of something food grade paste of some kind. Nuts, just the way the nuts are, they're held together. I don't know exactly what the adhesive is, but we're unpackaging our fresh seed cake. We'll place it in our cage. Put the lid back on this sucker. Now, this thing, you get all kinds of stuff on this thing. You get everything, woodpeckers, a lot of 3 or 4 different varieties of woodpeckers. You get your downy woodpeckers, your hairy woodpeckers, red-bellied woodpeckers. We've had northern flicker on here, plus all the little birds, finches. We've had the goldfinches on here. We've had the house finches, purple finches, Carolina wren, tufted titmouse, chickadee, cardinal. I think a couple years ago I had a pine siskin that landed on here for about 2 seconds. But I didn't get a picture of it. Anyway, woodpecker waking people up in the morning. Sounded like a machine gun. I was not thinking feeder at that point in time. No, you're thinking some other device to, whatever. Okay, Lauren asked me a question. Dave, will you sing Long Tall Sally in the Beatles on Monday and Tuesday? There's a possibility. We have worked it up, and you're supposed to know all of them when you do what I do, so there's a possibility. So hang in there, and pretty strong possibility, maybe Tuesday. Probably not on Monday, but maybe Tuesday. But anyway, all right, so here's our woodpecker block. The bird store folks whom I enjoy talking to a lot, and I go in there. This is just a normal seed block, but you can get ones that are hot pepper. They have hot pepper infused in there, and that's a squirrel deterrent. Apparently the birds are not, they're neutral to hot pepper. They don't have salivary glands because they're not mammals, they're birds. So, hot pepper only affects mammals because of the salivary gland. That's what activates, that's how we detect hot peppers through all that. So anyway, doesn't hurt birds, but it would hurt squirrels because squirrels are mammals. We don't want to hurt the squirrels. We just want them to get one bite of hot pepper and say, whoa, I'm out of here. So it's kind of a deterrent for squirrels. So there is strategy involved. Hang that guy back up. So we call that feeder number 3. I'm going to do a special treat. Special treat for my birds. I'm right in here. Okay, I'm over here. Hi. Special treat right now is going to be another type of cake. Okay, this is just a dough. They call this a dough. It's not supposed to melt. It says no melt. We'll see. They all melt. The rain melts it. The hot sun melts it. But it's a special treat for a bird. All right. I'm getting yacked at by a downy woodpecker that wants to come down here and eat this. So I'm going to get bird feeder number 4 fixed up, and then we're almost done. We've only got 6, so we're on number 4 right now. So I've taken the cake out of the packaging. It's windy. I don't want the packaging to blow away, so I set it down on the ground. Okay, and this thing, it's just a little cage. So I undo the little cage, and you install this cake in there, and then, excuse me for a second, I'm trying to get it. Then you just latch the cage back up. Whoops. There we go. And as you can see, we've got our seed cake and balls. So here's what it looks like next to our tray. And so that just, I attached the cage to this little wooden thing that I nailed up here. It's got a hook on it. I was going to do another hook on it, but there is a power line about 3 feet away. I didn't want to have anything coming out too far, so I improvised and nailed it up there. All right, Lauren, we love you too. Thank you for the love. Appreciate it. Okay, so what are the last 2 feeders? Well, you might guess hummingbird. I'm gonna go get my syrup. I make up a syrup. I already made it last week. Well, not last week. I made it Monday morning. You don't want to let it sit too long because it's sugar and water. And I'll tell you about it as I go here. Put some of these things away here. I'm going to recycle the plastic bag and recycle the little tray from that little dough cake that we had. Those go in the recycling. All right. Okay, I just got a container of sugar water here. Now, there was a debate on whether it's okay to feed just table sugar and water mixture to hummingbirds, and a couple people questioned me on it. But I'm going to tell you, it's perfectly safe but it's all in the ratio. You can actually harm birds by putting too much sugar in your mixture. It's okay to be a little diluted, and it should be diluted. And I'll tell you about that as I fill this feeder up. It's just your regular, $10 hummingbird feeder. You can, maybe it was less than that. You can buy it almost anywhere. Hardware stores, big chain, Target, Walmart, whatever. They all have little sections where you can go buy stuff like this. This lid doesn't want to come off too much. There we go. Just dump out the old stuff. Excuse me for 2 seconds. All right, and then I'll throw this back up there. So the ratio, we're talking about ratio. Talk about ratio, sugar to water, and this is very important if you got hummingbird feeders or you feed Orioles. Orioles or hummingbirds, they'll drink the same mixture, and here's what it is. It's 1 part sugar to 5 parts water. Some people do 1 part sugar to 4 parts water. That's a little strong. There's a certain illness that a hummingbird can get if the sugar is too concentrated. There's a type of mold that grows on their beak if there's too much sugar in the water, and that can harm or kill hummingbirds. So it's okay to be a little watered down. And what you do is you take the kettle and you boil water first. So you boil a bunch of water in a kettle, and then when it cools down a little bit, when it's about halfway cool, it's still warm to the touch, and then I pour it in here, and then just say I have a quart, and then I'll put 1/5 sugar in the bottom. I'll measure it out, and we'll go from there. And then you let it cool down, and then you can add it to your feeders. I'll go ahead and throw this up. I hang it up first and then pour it in. That way I'm not dripping it all over myself. And don't fill it too far. They can get in there. It's all good. It's all good. Come on. There we go. All right. Voila. It's okay. You refrigerate this after, in between fills, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. All right. Last feeder. I'll be right back to tell you about the last feeder. Give me 3 seconds. All right, there you are, lovelies. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Walking through the bird feeders. Yeah, I got 2 cats, Lauren, and they love birds just as much as I do. The last feeder is this orange one right here, and it's on a hook. Get a good look. I'll bring it down here because I want to fill it. Okay, so we're back here, and we've got our orange feeder. This is for the Baltimore Orioles, and they're probably sitting on eggs right now. And I'm going to dump out this old nasty stuff from Monday. I fill them once a week. If you're around, you should fill them maybe more than that, or change them out. Just keep it fresh. But once a week is also fine. And it looks pretty good. Sometimes I wipe everything down. I even put that thing through the dishwasher every once in a while because it gets gunky. It's a lot of, sugar and water plus insects and whatever else. It gets kind of whatever. So just like we did with the other one, now I fill this one up before I put it up because it's a little more stable. So I'm just going to pour my syrup in there, put the lid back on. Now here's something fun just before I do this. All right, so what else? There's these little cool things in the top. Watch this. All right, so here's where they can just drink directly. They stick their beak in there and drink the syrup, that's in the reservoir there. Or there's these little pockets here. I don't know what to call them, whatever. Little It's almost like a container. So here's what happens. I've got bird jelly, and you buy this at the bird store. I buy it at the bird store, but I think you can get it maybe some other places too. I'm almost out, but I squirt it's a squeeze bottle, and I squeeze some into these little notches. I don't even know if any will come out here. It's going to take a minute. It's like a brand of ketchup or something. Bird bread. I don't think it's safe to store-bought white bread and stuff like that. No, nobody needs that. Okay, we've got our got our Oreo stuff ready. Okay, where are we going? Woo! Excuse me. Sorry, it's all wavy. All right, I'm gonna try to get some in here. Here, I'd better show you this way. There we go. Squeeze a little bit of jelly in these little plus. Whoa! Caitlin! Woo! Thank you, Caitlin Page. Ah, thank you. I'm loving your streams. Keep it up. Oh, you know, I love you guys. And I'm getting to know some of you. And I think the world of you. And thank you so much. Thank you, Caitlin. We're rocking and rolling. This is a really fun stream right here. All right, so I got my bird jelly, and I got my simple syrup, which is again, recapping, you know it, 1 part sugar to 5 parts pre-boiled water that is allowed to cool. Hang it on the hook. Maybe we'll see an Oreo, maybe not today. Probably not. Again, they're probably sitting on eggs. They're going to be here early morning, like 7 a.m. You come out here, good chance of seeing one of those on there. That is the bird feeder portion of this stream. I'm gonna my refrigerator. Stuff back in the fridge here. Bird jelly. My hummingbird feeder syrup. I want to wash my hands, so you're going to see a little bit of sealing here for a minute. Hopefully I'm not stepping on a cat. Oh, he beat me in here. There's Rocky. He loves to sit on the sink. This guy, he's crazy for it. What do you think, dude? He's getting hard of hearing, so he doesn't... I don't know if he hears me talking or he's obsessed with water. So, wash up here. Excuse me. Pardon this camera angle. There's no good way for me to do it. I don't have a tripod or a selfie stick or anything yet, and that's going to change, ladies and gentlemen. That can't be part of the deal. What? But he wants to say hi to Rock. But he wants to say hi to Rocky. Keep a bowl of water for him. He's an obsessive cat, so if you just humor him and be like, "Here's your bowl of water, dude." Watch how you just like he won't even get his face out of it. Look at. Look at He's a crazy cat for water, this guy. He'll do the same thing. If you do this 10 minutes from now, he will act like you didn't even see him, you know. He gets right in there. He drinks a lot of water, this guy. Aw. Oh yeah, Rocky's adorable. He has a great meow. Will you be here for live stream tomorrow, Lauren? I don't know about tomorrow, but we shall see. Do-do-do-do, bird bread, a knife and table for breakfast, you know, for the birds. All right. Yep. Yeah, sometimes we throw, you know, pieces of strawberry, blueberries, whatever. Something's left over, grapes, if they're getting kind of like too old. We'll just throw them outside. Somebody will eat them. And again, I say somebody. I mean something. Oh, buddy. Rocky's 18, everybody. Rocky is 18 years old. He's a good boy, too. Look at him. He's back to the sink like, are you going to talk to us? Are you going to say something to the masses? Hey. He's just waiting for more. What do you think? What do you think? He's getting a little hard of hearing. He's not the spry guy he used to be, but he still gets up here every single day. He still gets up here. Look at him. Look at the water. Look at him. Come on. It's right here. Note that he just drank water 2 seconds ago. Oh, he thought about it again. All right. We love all animals, ladies and gentlemen. We love our cats. We love our birds. I gotta go see where Pepper is. There she is. There you are. This is Pepper. She's 8, and she's pretty chill right now. It's a beautiful day. Now that I got the feeders filled, which is a very enjoyable pastime. I like all the different seeds because it's all about diversity and variety, and that's what we want to attract. Diversity and variety. I can hear Rocky from here trying to meow from inside. I'm going to sit down for a second and evaluate how the heck we're doing. How are you guys? Tell me how you are. Tell me something going on in your lives. I feel like cracking a beer right now, to be honest. I don't have anywhere to be right now, and that is a great thing for once in my life. All right, no, we got to go see. Watch this. Rocky's in the catnip. This is a daily thing. Tell me this isn't adorable. Look at him. Watch. Oh yeah, we can all use a little catnip, can't we, buddy? Again, I put catnip there. Whenever he wants to get in the cilantro, I just kind of go, nope, catnip. Just move him over. Yeah, man. Ride that Jeep. If the rain holds off, you got it. Caitlin, did you name him after Rocky Raccoon? Actually, no. Look, we've got this expensive lawn furniture so the cat can lay on it. Make yourself at home. He's great, isn't he? Rocky was named actually after Rocky Balboa, of all things. My wife, when she was in college, got the cat, and he was a little kitten about this big, and she picked him up, and he was like, swatted at her. She was like, oh, he punches like Rocky. So he was Rocky from then on. It was long before my time. He's been in the picture a lot longer than I have. Whoa! LeBon Pro, the toaster head. Red crows and blue crows still exist. Well, that's like a thing, I guess. I don't quite get it, but it's okay. I'm going to sit here for a minute. Actually, will you guys join me in having a beer? It's Friday afternoon. For goodness sakes, we deserve it. It's after 3 where I am. I drove home from Branson today, doing a few chores out on the deck, filling the bird feeders. That's hard work, man. I think I deserve a beer. That sun is beautiful. It's 73 degrees here. I can't believe it. It's supposed to, usually by this time of year, it's like 90 degrees. And kind of lucky. I don't mind if I do. I'm gonna have a beverage. Excuse me whilst I do this up. All right, got my Ween the band koozie here. Got that at a Ween concert a few months ago, maybe a year ago. I'm gonna drink a Goose Island IPA out of Chicago. And I'm actually going to eat a couple blueberries. Blueberries from my friend Tucker. Tucker, thank you for the blueberries. These are killer. These are life-saving. A couple of the mushy ones, I might... One out of every 12 or 15 of them are a little bit mushy. They're ripe. I might just throw those on the Oreo feeder a little bit later. All right, cats went inside. I'm going to be outside. I'm going to watch birds hit these feeders for a little while. And you know, they will hit the feeders. 10:20 p.m. here. Where's here? That's got to be, let's see, England? That's the UK, right? All right. It's definitely Europe. Blueberries. Hell yeah. These are great. I'm setting aside the really soft ones. I'm going to put those on top of the ones I drop like an idiot. I'll put those on the Baltimore Oreo feeder. Somebody will eat them. Germany for the week. All right, cool. Guten Tag, wie geht's? Wie geht es? Gut, sehr gut. Let's see what else. I took a little bit of German. Yeah, it's a long time ago. The thing with language, if you don't keep up on it, and practice it, some of it goes away. You only remember the basic stuff. Let's see. The Beatles did a couple of German versions of their singles. They did a German version of I Want to Hold Your Hand called Komm, gib mir deine Hand. And they recorded it, and it was released as a single in Germany. You guys probably know that from Scuffed Beetle Talk. Ich kann auch Deutsch. Let's see. Ich spreche keine Deutsch. I don't know. I don't speak much German. Was Sie liebt dich, but they pronounced dich like diek. And it just had its own funny thing. Guten Tag. We're saying Guten Tag to Laban Pro, the toaster head in Germany right now. Hell yeah. Was machst du da? Let's see. Oh man, it doesn't come back to me very fast. I can't think of what to say. Was machst du da? Man, I can't think of the verbs. I can't think of any of the cool verbs. Essen, ich esse blueberry. Was essen Sie? Was essen Sie? What are you eating? I don't know, blueberry. Blau is blue. Don't know what berry is. What's blueberry in German? Somebody look it up. Oh man, these are good blueberries, you guys. From my man Tucker. Blaubeere. Pronounced similar. Very nice, you guys. Very nice. Blau. And the B-E-E-R-E is... it's a funny thing for English-speaking people to say. It's almost like saying berry. Right? Blaubeere. Beera. No, not Biera. You know, when you don't use a language, you lose it. I kind of lost it. Sorry to eat this stuff in front of you. All right, put those down. I'm gonna toast we'll toast to German stuff. Germany, German things. I got birds on the feeder. Can't see them with the phone. I'll try. There were a couple of finches up there a minute ago. I'll turn this around and try to get them. But Pepper I'll show you where Pepper likes to sit. She sits down next to Tomato because the feeders. Well, yeah, you're slinking around. She likes the feeders that are right there. She likes to hide and pretend she's in on it. She pretends she's in on the action. Toast to my good friends. Thanks for tuning in. For those tuning in late, we came home from Branson. We've cracked a beer. It's Friday afternoon. It's beautiful weather. We filled up our bird feeders with different kinds of seed. And let's see here. Whoa, Roger Jarman, how did I miss that? Wait a minute. I missed a dono. Oh no! Hold on. GoPro! Why did I get... Oh, sorry, man. I should have not said something there. Okay. GoPro, I missed the dono. I'm a stupid, what do they call it? Scammer. I don't mean to scam anybody. I'm not even trying to do anything here. But, yeah. Was there a message involved with that? Oh, I do find this very interesting. Love and respect. Well, love and respect to you, GoPro. And just checking. Hope you got my... Oh my gosh, you're too good. You're too good, GoPro. You're a good man, and I'm extremely glad that we got to hang out in person. And straight up scam. Yeah, I'm serious. I like that happened during the bird extravaganza. There were 2 donations, and I was just sitting there going, I was probably photographing the birds or something. I totally missed it. Straight up scam. I'm not trying. Yeah. Yeah, you guys know each other, right? There's Goldie Cobb. Hey, Goldie. Cheers, you guys. Cheers from the Birdman, Lefty Beatle, to you. We're honoring and celebrating our first stream by doing another stream. Oh, what's that? I've been on 49 minutes. I thought I would be on 5 minutes doing my bird feeders, and here I am on 49 minutes. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, you guys say hello to everybody. Do you live in Missouri, Dave? Yes, I do. I've lived in Missouri for quite a few years now, which makes it it's easy for me to get in and out of Branson. It's a bit of a drive, but it's okay. I don't mind it, and I get used to it. So It's like you go in a city. Like you go in a city. Yeah. Yeah, GoPro. Really enjoyed hanging out with you too. I'm just trying to decipher. It's like you go in a city. I'm trying to figure out what we got there. I'd like to respond to that. I don't know what I'm responding to. Whoa, more Pidgeys than Zubats in caves. Oh, okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, lots of Pidgeys in those caves, for sure. How long have you been a Royals fan for? Well, you know, I live in the proximity. I live within a, let's just say, a 50-mile radius of Royals Stadium, and so we have a lot of Royals stuff around this area, and been to some games. I've performed scuffed Beatles at a Kansas City Royals baseball game a few years ago. That was pretty good. And they won the World Series in 2015, which was really amazing, and the whole area went crazy. So yeah, I'm wearing a nice Royals shirt today. Woo! Cheers. I don't mind them. They're not doing so hot this year, but that's okay. They had a good run. There's Pokemon going on somewhere in here. Cheers, big ears. Hey man, I'm home. I'm enjoying the sunshine. I did a live stream of me filling up all my bird feeders with seed, and you know, it's very, very popular stuff around the internet, I'm telling you. Never got to celebrate a World Series, only a Super Bowl. Let me think about this. Who's won a Super Bowl that hasn't won a World Series? Shoot, and you might have even told me the other day where you're from. I don't know. Oh gosh, you're talking. Lebon Pro Toasterhead is talking about Pokemon stuff. I don't get that stuff. All right, Goldie Cobb, World Series, but not a Super Bowl. Only a Super Bowl, not a World Series. I'm trying to think. So Boston's eliminated because they've won almost everything in the last 10 years, or once at least in the last 10. So I don't know where that would be. Make you a Chiefs fan. You know, I suppose I can kind of take or leave some of that Chiefs stuff. They've had a couple nasty players go through their organization. It's kind of hard to root for organization that keeps wife beaters and people that smack their children in public and all that. Makes it hard to root for any of those knuckleheads, really. I know there's some great people on those teams, but there's also some jerks. So I don't know. I'm not the biggest football fan in the world either. I'm a casual. I'll watch something that's like a championship or something, or playoffs, which is exciting. But I watch that for the human stories, not necessarily because I'm a football fan. Hint, one of only a few major league teams that has never even been to a World Series. Holy cow. Houston? Is it Houston? I don't know. You might have said. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Pikachu is the mascot and Mew is legendary, and the other ones are freaking annoying. Hey, tell me about it. All right. Oh, got the kitties. Got the kitties out here, you guys. Let's see, Rocky's going to go try to eat plants. Is he going back? Nope. Wait a second. Watch it. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, we got to get him. Got to get him here. This is great. Go ahead. Don't let me distract you. Those are the people herbs. Those are for the people. That's for the cats. This catnip here, if you missed it earlier, he loves it. He gets his face right in there. Look at him. Like some of that, duder? He's a good dude. Rocky's a good dude. He's been around here a long time. I'll throw a couple of the mushy blueberries up on my feeder here. There we go. That's my Baltimore Oriole feeder. I was eating these blueberries, and there were a couple of really ripe ones on there that I didn't want to eat, but I threw them on the feeder. Somebody will eat them. Somebody will come along and eat them. Cheers, you guys. I'm going to sit down and toast you guys again because you guys are great. All right. More of a dog guy. Well, yeah. I like cats. I like dogs. Seattle. Whoa. Favorite bird seed. Hey, you know, if you go back to about 5 minutes into the stream, I walk through. I have 4 different kinds of bird seed out today, and why don't we just recap? I'll show you what I got. Okay, so this is a kind of a doe. The woodpeckers will land on there and eat that kind of nutty doe there. That's safflower. That's for a lot of finches and wrens and nuthatches, cardinals somewhat, blue jays, purple finches. What else gets in there? Cardinals a little bit. We've got our seed block. This is for woodpeckers mainly. Cardinals will get on there, wrens. A lot of woodpeckers, 3 or 4 different kinds of woodpeckers on there. This is black tie seed. It's kind of silhouetted, but it's sunflower chips mixed with Niger seed, and that's for finches and chickadees and all that kind of stuff. Then I got Mr. Hummingbird feeder right there, and that's fun to watch. They come and fight over that stuff. And then the last one is Baltimore Orioles, and I have simple syrup in the reservoir underneath, and then on top I have bird jelly. It's a jelly, probably like mulberry jelly or something like that. You buy it at the bird store. You just put a little bit on there. So those are my bird feeders. That's what I try to keep filled whenever I'm home. And we get a lot of different kinds of birds on there. Now, sometimes you can put out mealworms for like bluebirds and stuff like that. But I'm not that ambitious right now. I do have some, but I don't have the right container for them. So I didn't put that stuff out. But maybe I'll put one of those up in Branson, because I see the bluebirds every day where we're staying. So yeah, cool. All right, I got my Canada hat on, you guys. You can tell me from a mile away my Canada hat. All right, where are we at here? Anybody saying anything? All right. Started a new segment called the recap. That's right. Yeah. Oh yeah, back to dogs and cats and stuff. We love all animals here at Lefty Beatle. The Birdman loves all animals. I love dogs. I don't really lead a dog lifestyle. I spend hour after hour in a car going to and from gigs, and I wouldn't be home to let them outside or do anything. My lifestyle is not conducive to having a dog. This segment recap, that's funny. 10 seconds behind this live thing, you know. That's interesting. The bird watching in Branson seems better. Yeah, you know, that little natural area that I took a walk in the other day, that's a really cool area. I mean, it's in the Ozarks for one, so you get a lot of that, a lot of the stuff that hangs out in the Ozarks there that maybe you don't get where I am now. So, yeah, blue crows. What's that? What part of Canada are you from? I'm east of the Rockies, west of Newfoundland. Yeah, I'm an Ontario guy. So shout out to the Toronto Raptors for winning the NBA championship last night. Caw, says Joe Jack. Hey Joe Jack, caw, right back to you. Say about. Well, you guys just want to hear me say about, don't you? Well, I'm not about to say it. I'm not about to say about. And, okay, I said it. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Oh, boy. Yeah, cheers. I cracked a beer. It's a warm afternoon. I'm enjoying myself. Got the birds, got the breeze, we got the cats. You know, we got these nice lawn chairs, these deck chairs. They're you know, they're not expensive, but they're oh yeah, we got them for the damn cats. The cats lay on these as much as we do. But anyway, if you have cats, they get up in everything you own, and they get up on all the furniture, the countertops, the sink, everything. So you can't really perturb or deter them from doing that. Rota und blaue Krähen, red and blue crows. Yeah, I know what you're saying there. Ich mag Hund und Katzen und Hasen und alles außer Ratten eigentlich. Where are you going? All right, very good. Hassan, I'm trying to think of what Hassan would be. So you're saying you have a dog, cats, plural. Alles außer Ratten eigentlich. Something about rats, but I'm trying to decipher your German there, Laban Pro, the Toaster Head. It's a great name, by the way. Yep, we get the privilege of living in the cat's house. Yeah, you know, dogs have owners, cats have staff. If you've ever heard that, it's true. That is cats for you. Oh. You guys, I showed you my tomatoes earlier, right? We got tomatoes going. I got 4 different varieties of tomato plants. And I showed you guys earlier, like, it's been a good weather for tomatoes. We got a bunch growing in here. Where are you going? There's tomatoes on every one of these plants. And some little guys up here. Top, see that? Oh yeah, there we go. It's going to be a good tomato year, you guys. All the rain, and it hasn't been terribly hot yet, so hopefully the tomatoes come in very well. Said I like dogs and cats and rabbits and everything but rats. Oh, okay, sorry. Isn't it amazing how one or two words can if someone doesn't understand one or two words, they can misinterpret what you say entirely in another language. And you know, next thing you know, you're telling somebody, you know, I have giant feet, when you just want to get to the bus station, and you just go up to somebody and tell them, I have giant feet. Yeah, anyway, GoPro also a nice BLT in addition to the double cheeseburger with those tomatoes. A nice BLT with the fresh tomatoes would be great. That would be fun. Yeah. Apologies for my translations there. I did take a little bit of German, and I took French too. I should be half decent at speaking those languages because I had enough schooling on them to be half decent at it, but I can barely speak English. How am I supposed to speak other languages? You agree on my BLT? Heck yeah. Excuse me, I have giant feet. Yeah, that's what it would be. Oh man, I'm gonna get a sunburn. I'm gonna put up the deck umbrella in a few minutes. How long you guys want to hang out? I'm kind of just winding down after a week of shows, and what do you guys want to know? What do you guys want to talk about? Anything? If it's just stuff, we're just sitting here drinking a beer. I might just go do that in the shade and maybe take a nap or something. I'm gonna put this phone right beside my bed and just. All right, nap is over. Don't get sunburned. It's not fun. No, it's not. I've had plenty of sunburns in my life, and being a northerner, a Missouri sunburn is terrible. All right, I'm going to put that there for just a second because all right, put up the deck umbrella here. This will extend the life of the outdoor time in this part of the day. Not really a bird watching day, kind of a bird appreciation day. Come on, you dummy. It's a bird appreciation day more than a bird watching day. And there you have it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's the stuff. We're back. It's a beautiful day here. I am getting a little sun. Sleep stream. I'm sure there are people that sleep stream. They just put the camera on themselves and snore into the wee hours. Cat check. 1, 2, and we're back. Every once in a while you gotta see where the heck they're going. Sometimes they try to go somewhere they're not supposed to. Oh, I'm really comfortable. Who are you? Why is this guy in my recommended? Hand banana. Woo! Cheers to you. I'm just some guy that opens my mouth and says words. And I occasionally sing, and I occasionally talk about birds. So, yeah. So, growing any ganja in those tomato plants? No, we are not. Getting donated, a bunch of $1 million from Mr. Beast. Well, that'd be fun. Yeah. What's your dog's name? Well, you guys are gonna have to answer that. What are your dog's names? All right. So, Hand Banana. Who are you? I mean, you asked me who I am. I ask who you are. I'm a guy on the internet right now. I'm a bird watcher and a stage performer, and I'm currently on my day off. So we're just enjoying it. Am I a new streamer? I'm a new streamer. I got a hand up from Young's vlog. I don't know if you follow Young's vlog, doing the Scuff Beatles. If you know him, then maybe that was how the recommend came. And if not, then welcome aboard anyway. Yes, I'm a new streamer. This is only my second one, actually. We're having fun though, and I'll try to do this when I can, but I don't know if you watched from the beginning, but I answered some questions about birds, and I filled up my bird feeders. I showed you all the different seeds that I put in my bird feeders, and all the birds that are supposed to come and eat those seeds that I watch every day. And I take pictures of birds. I sing songs to strangers. I put on a wig and heels on weekends and tell strangers that I love them. That's how I describe my profession badly. Yeah. All right. Yes. Okay. All right. Last one with Milo. I'm not sure him. He's just a guy doing his thing. Just a guy doing my thing, man. It's like everybody else. You just do your thing, and I'm not sure how to really describe myself beyond that. Yes, a guy doing his thing. Hey, that's pretty good. Yeah, countryman. Cheers to you. Did you have to give the nice camera back to Marty? Not yet. Not yet. Still got it. I'm getting used to it. I'm gonna shoot some more birds with it here pretty soon. Your son is Nick Gers. Nick, your son's birthday. Well, cheers. Happy birthday, Nick. I'm not sure how old Nick is today, but we're thinking of you and wishing you a happy birthday from Lefty Beatle, a.k.a. the Birdman, a.k.a. the Birdman of Branson, a.k.a. the Muppet Beetle, whatever you want to call me. It's all right. Just call me something nice. Try not to be too nasty. But I get it if that's your deal. What's up, Dave? Good to see you live, bro. Countryman, cheers. Happy Friday to you. Yeah, no, you know, a little bit of mild. I get a little bit of mild trolling, but I don't consider some of it trolling. It's just people being people. So yeah, hand banana. So yeah, so we wish Nick a happy birthday. And how old is Nick? If he's uh-oh. I heard about this trolling mechanism with Nick. I get it now, you dummy. Ho 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 ho. Ha ha. Pretty clever. Are you a new streamer? Let me try to get you with this age-old joke that only I think is funny. Wow. That's original. Let's sing the Banana Fana Fo Fana song. Let's start with Chuck. Chuck, Chuck, Bo Buck. Oh, it's that joke again. Oh my God, that's so frickin' funny. No, hey, I appreciate the effort though. An effort was put in. And, you know, A for effort. A for effort, man. You know, you can, the trolls have their place around, and sometimes they can trip up the noobs, and you know, listen to all the seasoned people like the seasoned people like Dave, no, he's just trying to get you to say it, and that's all right. You know, it's all okay. I don't want to say anything dumb. But even though I say dumb shit all the time, doesn't matter. 9 sub, now you have 53. Yes, I have 53 subs now. Ich mach Tsuga. What word is Tsuga? Ich mach Tsuga. Are you trying to get me to say something now? Oh, you guys. Oh, that was a wonderful effort to troll, and hey, the effort was there, man. I'm just telling you. It means it's an honor to be trolled and they try to get you to say shit. It's kind of like, whatever. Why do you even care what I say? I'm just a guy doing my thing. All right, guys. I don't know. Is that it? am I already being edited and people have already clipped out that little soundbite and have already posted that on some fucking stormtrooper blog or something? Or sending it to, you know, the I Hate Hillary fan club or whatever the fuck you guys do with all those edited sound bites you make. Whatever. I don't know. It's kind of fun, but still kind of dumb. Train sound. Okay. I like what's that word? All right. Very good. Not sure what we're going to do that. Going to be on USA Today, Dave. Oh, yeah, sure. I'm going to be on there, like, ranting about something I don't even rant about. They'll just edit it. It'll just be edited like, look at this out, look at this person. It was nothing. You guys are trying. That's what, you know, I try to read the comments out loud because that's part of the dialogue, right? But maybe I should read them in my head before I say them out loud. Sending your picture and profile to Grindr. Well, hey man, we could all do that to each other, and we could all send each other's email to the fucking CIA too, or whoever. What's the deal with all that? Why not just chill out and let people live their lives, right? All right, toothless fat overalls. Rock and roll. Rock and roll, rock and roll. Uh-oh. The Bond Pro, the toaster head's trying to get me into several different ways, but I think it's being kind of fun and ironic in a way too, so cheers to you. CIA already knows our stuffs. Yeah, to an extent. I think they're aware of the really truly what they would call subversive types, people who are developing into dangerous personalities, beyond trolling, beyond you know, into actual. They know if anyone out there is getting deep into the woods with all that and getting to be like a Unabomber type or something, you know, whatever. FBI, open up. All right, shout out to the FBI. Yes, thank you for joining us, FBI. America, freedom, you know, freedom. Talking about freedom, you know, whatever. Oh, yes, you guys. What are we doing? There's more people watching now than before. I was going to try to, like, maybe think about winding down, but I got as many people on here as we had during the bird extravaganza, so I appreciate anybody who tuned into that. That was a fun day. I don't know. The fact that I'm just sitting here talking, the birds aren't coming to my feeders because I'm just sitting here being a loud dummy. Hey, I don't know. There's lots of words going across the screen now. I don't know what they all mean, but hey, more power to you. What are your guys' favorite birds? Let's talk about birds that you like. Everybody post what their favorite bird is. Somebody's going to post. One of them is going to be a red crow. That's what Laban Pro, the toaster head's going to do. Likes the red crow all the way over in Germany. I knew that. Red crows. Cardinals and grosbeaks, yes. Beautiful, beautiful birds. The We talked about the grosbeak, I think. Yeah. The rose-breasted grosbeak is a beautiful bird. It's got a great big beak, like it's about the size of a cardinal, but it's colored differently, and it has a giant beak. Really great. Cardinals are great. Interesting person, especially those who know you. Yeah, I mean, I have a variety of interests. I like a lot of stuff. I'm actually really not good at talking. I fumble around when I talk because I start listening to my own voice and then I don't like it, so I start getting distracted by my voice instead of the words I'm trying to say or sing or whatever. I just conscious of the way it sounds instead of what I'm saying. Yeah, nippy fan for life, woodpecker that pecks on my house every day. Yeah, that's a thing. It's probably a red-bellied woodpecker, probably. Hey. Shout out to the goldfinch. There's a goldfinch on my my feeder here. You can see it next to the chat here. American goldfinch. Beautiful yellow bird. And all right. He doesn't care that I'm sitting here. Rufous belly towhee. Yeah, that's a very nice bird too. What else do we got? Hummingbird feeders. Yeah, man, you gotta have the hummingbird feeders. I did a little tutorial on the sugar to water ratio for hummingbird feeders earlier in this stream. But I'll recap if you guys want. No, 1 part sugar to 5 parts water. You got to pre-boil. You got to boil the water first, then let it cool, then put the sugar in. 1 part sugar to 5 parts water. Some people say 1 in 4, but it's okay to be a little more diluted than that. 1 in 5 is fine. 1 in 3 will kill birds, so don't put too much sugar in your hummingbird water. It's okay to be a little diluted. Lake birds everywhere, so you would have ducks, obviously, cormorants, seagulls, sandpipers. I don't know what else. What else do you have around your lake? There, countryman. Lake birds. Crispelly towhee. Yep, egrets. Yep, egrets for sure. Yeah, whatever. How do I make it stop? Okay, how do you make the woodpeckers stop drilling on your house or on your gutters or whatever? They say on the corner of your house you can hang, if you have an old CD, like a scratched up CD, a compact disc, that when the sun hits it, it'll produce a glare. So they say if you hang that up with a bit of string or fishing line or something, and let it hang free so it sways, and the glint of the sun on the CD is supposed to, it's some kind of territorial thing, but a woodpecker will avoid that part of the house anyway. So if they're pecking on a certain part of the house that gets sunshine, you can kind of maybe try that. That's what I heard. You can try that, nippy fan for life. And you know, there's things you can buy like that produce the same glare, but the people that I talk to, they say just a CD that you don't have anymore or don't care about anymore or is scratched up or something. Don't put a good one up there. It's gonna get rained on. Okay, goldfinch, those are rare. Nah, yeah, I mean, I see them quite a bit because I have the right seed to get them. We can talk about that if you want. The seed I have is called a black tie for the finches, and it's Niger seed and chipped up sunflowers. So that's what I have out for the finches. And let's see. Blueberries mixed well with yogurt. Oh yeah, Young's Vlog. Hey, big shout out to Young's Vlog joining in on the chat. Talk about blueberries mixed well with yogurt. Hell yeah, weren't those the best? Those blueberries were amazing. Amazing, weren't they? And they're so replenishing. It was like after playing shows, you just scarf a handful of those blueberries, man. Those things were like life-saving. You know. Let's see. All right, countryman. Sandpipers, lots of shore and lake-type birds live out near the bay, maybe 20 minutes into the woods. Oh, man, you got woods and lakes. You got some amazing bird watching around there, I'm sure. Jersey Shore, you seagulls, yeah. Lefty Beatlians, yes, thank you. And, yeah. Yeah, our old boy Young's in the chat, man. It's great. Yeah, try the CD, Nippy Fan, for life. Put 2 or 3 of them up there. You know, put them on a couple different corners of the house. I don't know. But when the sun hits those things, it produces a glare. And like I say, the bird people, the experts tell me that the woodpeckers they'll stay away from that glare. Some people try to put out like a dummy owl or something on their building. I don't know if that has even worked even one time for anything. I think the birds just land on it and they know it's not an owl. So you can try that if you want. All right, yeah, we're getting going here now. Yeah, really cool stuff. Names of the stuff that lives here so much. Jersey was a rural state. It would literally be paradise. That's exactly right. I've driven through parts of New Jersey that were pretty wooded and natural, and I thought it was amazing. We drove from Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, Pennsylvania area to New York City, and when we passed through parts of New Jersey, somewhere in there, it was a really nice drive. We really enjoyed that part of the world. Yeah, you guys all know each other in here, I'm sure. And yeah, hell yeah! Look at that. Your old boy Young's in here, and he's got the lefty Beatlians and the bird people all fired up in here. It's great. We've got sure the owls never work. You're right. Okay. Oh, Lauren's got a problem, you guys. We better find out. We don't want to. We're here to solve problems, not. What about American English beetles? What's the problem? What's the problem with that? Everybody's working and doing their thing. Just people being people, you know? Cheese! I am cheesy. How goes it? How goes it with you? It's good to see you, however briefly yesterday. Always good to see you. And thanks for hanging out. Good to see you in the DB Meister. Yeah. Ever been way up north? Impeccable for watching anything. Yeah, I've been to Maine. Oh, what did I do there? That was my bird feeders, you guys. I got bird feeders. I got tomato plants. There's my Baltimore Oriole feeder up there. That thing gets hit on the daily. Got my tomato plants, you know, and I got my other feeders up here. Got my hummingbird, and I got my finch feeder. Then I have a seed block for the woodpeckers, and over there, beyond that, I got safflower. That's for the cardinals and nuthatches and whatnot. Love my birds. And yes, great. All right, you guys, great, awesome. I like cheese on bread and pizza. Well, who doesn't? Who doesn't? Yeah, we're making it look good. You know, we got, for as much rain as we've got this year, and it has rained a lot, we got lucky with, you know, with me being in and out of here all the time, we got lucky with not having to water the plants every day because the rain's taking care of that for us. So I haven't had to, and nothing's dried out. It's all been nice and watered, and those tomato plants are going to be as tall as me here pretty soon, and they're all producing tomatoes. Got 4 different varieties of tomatoes. We can geek out on that sometime, but maybe not right now. Yeah, you guys and your cheese and bread talk all the time. Not all the time, just now. Just the last 5 minutes, really. All right, I'm going to go take a walk and look at one of my plants out back, which I'm not neglecting. I just forgot about for a minute. I'm going to go check on my zucchini plants, which I have in the ground. So you've seen what's on the deck. I'm going to take a little walk here, you guys. I'm going mobile. Down the deck steps. My feeder's in the background. My little cat barrier here, so they can't jump down. Walk to the back here. I'm gonna check on a plant that I'm growing down here. Oh, you guys wish you knew what kind of plant it was. I already told you, it's a zucchini.